The following segment is sponsored by New Life Ranch. If you are the parent of a teenager, you may be considering sending them to a week of summer camp. New Life Ranch CEO Tom Graney and Amelia Abbott, New Life Ranch Chief Strategy Officer, join us this morning to tell us how New Life Ranch can help our teens become leaders. Good morning, guys.
Morning. Thanks for having us.
Of course. So tell us a little bit about the challenges teenagers may be facing in today's day and age.
Yeah, it's always rough to be a teenager, but it's especially rough to be a teenager in these days. You know, there's a lot of research out there that talk about Gen Z and our oldest Gen Alpha kids that are experiencing loneliness, hard to find their place of belonging and where they really fit into those places. So increased anxiety and increased depression for those kids. And so they're isolating themselves. And while they may be building a social environment online, they're not necessarily building that social environment in the real world. And so we want to help equip kids with social skills, with personal skills, with skills to grow up to be successful young adults, to be contributing into the world.
Yeah, that's interesting you guys bring that up, you know, because we think about it now, everyone's on technology a little bit more, and when you're not outside interacting with others, that could of course cause some issues down the road. So how does camp address some of these challenges?
Yeah, so I think, again, we believe so much that teens need camp, and with some of the things they're facing, that, like Amelia mentioned, with loneliness. I believe at camp, campers grow in a sense of belonging to combat that loneliness. We help build temporary community where they begin to experience what's it like to be in a relationship with others and loved, and often that community goes beyond the week of camp. Teens begin to learn and have confidence to face anxiety. And they deal with hard situations at camp, and we help them navigate that, and they grow in confidence to face those things. And lastly, just they learn truth in a world that can be so confusing and unclear about what is true. At camp, they're going to learn the truth of God's Word and be able to build their foundation on that.
Yeah, that's great that they'll be developing those skills, because being a teenager is just so tough. You got so much coming at you during that time period. So what is your leadership development program, and who is it for?
Yeah, absolutely. Our leadership development program is a 3-year, 3-tier program for kids that are going into at least the 10th grade. And so it's a multi-week program where kids come out, they're being equipped to be leaders. You know, it's such an egocentric time in our lives developmentally, but we're really teaching them that they don't have to just be consumers, that they can be contributors. And so they're learning about servant leadership, they're learning about how to lead and facilitate small groups of other people, they're learning what their unique gifts and callings are and how they can utilize their unique design to be contributors. And so it's a really special program.
Yeah, and if they could figure that out as teenagers, that could definitely help them going forward through the rest of their life. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Of course. So if this program seems fit for your teen at home and you want to learn more information about it, visit newliferanch.com.